We have a lot to catch up on. I have all these new perfumes in my collection and I'm dying to tell you about them. And don't judge me, I haven't purchased all of those myself. A lot of those were gifts or sent to me. So yeah, let's get into it. I really want to start off with Lattafa Ansaam Gold. So Era perfumes have been all the rage for a while now. People keep raving about them and loving them. I never was really drawn to them because there wasn't anything I really was looking for, but I finally get why they're so popular now. I've been the biggest fan of Oriana by Perfumes de Marly, and I heard this was a good dupe. And then I saw that someone was selling this on Facebook Marketplace for $25. So I just had to buy it because worst case, I don't like it, but I could save $300, $400 if I did end up liking it, and I did. This is spot on. I was really not expecting it to be so exact, but it is. I know I talked about Love Don't Be Shy here, and I really like that perfume. I have the dossier version and I really love it. But Oriana, it's similar to Love Don't Be Shy, but it has that additional like laundry type of quality to it that really elevates it and sets it apart from Love Don't Be Shy. And I do prefer Oriana over Love Don't Be Shy. Yeah, I'm happy to report that if you were looking into Oriana, just try this first, because if you don't really like Oriana, don't waste your money. Just get this first, finish this bottle. If you finish this bottle, maybe upgrade, but I just think this is such a good one. Can't believe I have this for $25, honestly. So this has a really strong marshmallow note and a lot of fruity notes too, but very interesting like laundry quality about it. I don't see a lot of people talk about that laundry quality, but it's definitely there. And I feel like that laundry quality is what really turns it into a niche perfume, because it's not your typical sweet marshmallowy girly perfume, which those are great. I love those too. But this is better because it has that like additional niche or like something very special about it. And because of that kind of elevation here, this suits like any occasion. Like it's really good scent for a date night, but also going to the office because it's just sweet, but the laundry note makes it a little bit more elegant. I really am a huge fan of this. So happy I found this for $25. Still can't believe it. Let's continue with the chippies. Hot Vanilla by Ariana Grande. I avoided trying this for the longest time because people say it smells really similar to Cloud, and I'm not a huge Cloud fan, but it doesn't smell like Cloud, so I'm kind of upset I didn't try this earlier. I just kept hearing so many good things about this from all my favorite people online, and yeah, it's really good. It has a really strong plum note, so it's a very good vanilla musky scent with a really strong plum note. So it's a very fruity vanilla, and if you love vanillas but you're looking for something a little bit more, I don't want to say sexy, but just something a little bit more playful than a typical vanilla, just something to add a little bit more playfulness and maybe seduction, try this. You know how Victoria's Secret Pure Seduction has a plum note? It's one of like the classics. I feel like this is kind of like a vanilla scent with a little bit of hint of that Pure Seduction DNA, and it's really good. I've been loving this for the gym, surprisingly. I don't know why. I think it's really fresh because of that muskiness quality it has. It could kind of come across as a skin scent to some after the plum note kind of fades away. Don't love the packaging though, because when you apply this, you have to use your thumb to kind of spray, and I think that's a little bit awkward. So I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, but good scent, affordable, great. Let's continue talking about cheapies. Lessons just launched their Juicy Bomb Body Mists, and these were sent to me, but this video is not sponsored, not affiliated, anything. I do really like these. These are only $6.99, which is crazy good value for a body mist. Love a body mist for summer. I feel like some of these were inspired by Sol de Janeiro, and I'm gonna tell you which ones. My absolute favorite, number one, is Viva Vanilla, and by the purple text and everything. I feel like this is inspired by Cheirosa 59, which is my favorite Sol de Janeiro. I don't have it though. I feel like this is even better because it has that vanilla, but it smells like vanilla ice cream, and then you get the amber and the vanilla orchid and the florals. So it's just a really good perfume overall. Like it smells like you're wearing a perfume and then you're eating ice cream. Like it's a really good combination of vanilla ice cream type of scent with a really nice ambery base. And yeah, that's my favorite. You can see the dent I've already made. I've only had this for 2 weeks, so yeah, pretty crazy. They don't last long though. I need to reapply this after like 2 hours, but I'm fine. I'm okay with it. $6.99. So 59 is like 40 something Canadian dollars. So I think this is a better alternative. And then this one is called Caramel Crush. And I feel like this is inspired by Cheirosa 69, like the classic like pistachio one. I don't like pistachio perfumes. I'm not gonna be one to really hype this up. If you love that type of scent profile and pistachio and caramel, this is a really great one. I feel like this is a little bit better than 69. I told you I'm not a huge 69 fan, but I think this is better because it has cardamom too. So I feel like you get that very salty caramel pistachio DNA here, but then cardamom notes really take it into like a more interesting type of perfume. If you love caramel or Churros 69, try Caramel Crush. Then we have Zesty Citrus. So by the name, I thought it was gonna be like a zesty citrus type of perfume, but it's actually just like a really fresh fruity scent. It smells like a salad bowl filled with my favorite fruits like oranges and strawberries and pineapple, just all those together. But it also has that very fresh quality, almost like a shampoo, like a fruity shampoo. So to me, this smells like you just got out of the shower. So I feel like this is like a classic body mist, because usually body mist I like to use after showering, or just if I'm staying home, I want to feel fresh, or like just elongate that fresh feeling. This is what this is. This is like a very classic body mist. I feel like a lot of people are going to enjoy this one the most because it's the most like straightforward body mist type of scent. Yeah, just very fruity and fresh. So don't be fooled by the name Zesty Citrus. Don't think this is zesty whatsoever. And then we have my second favorite after Viva Vanilla. That is Lychee Lagoon. This just smells like sour candies. So good. It has pitaya, which I think is what I'm getting here the most. It has lychee, pink pitaya, and sea salt. I get pink pitaya the most. It's very, very delicious. Mouth-watering sour candy type of scent. Also made a dent here, as you can see. It's a little bit stronger than the rest of those actually, I feel like, because you get a really like burst of fruits, like a very strong, intense burst of fruits. I think it's really, really good. I love sour candies. If you like sour candy, Sour Patch, anything like that, this is what this smells like, so you're probably gonna like this too. Let's talk about the 7 virtues. So yeah, these were sent to me. Again, this video is not sponsored, not affiliated, not anything. I'm working with this brand, but it's on my TikTok page, and I specifically say when it's an ad or like a partnership or something like that. They don't even know about my YouTube channel, okay? So it's completely my thoughts. I really like this brand because it's a Canadian brand, but also it's super affordable, and you can find it in Sephora. Actually smell it before you buy it. You don't have to blind buy this ever if you have Sephora near you. And that's great. I hate blind buying. Let's start off with Vanilla Woods. I feel like, okay, I used to have this perfume a few years ago. So to me, the scent profile is like very familiar. And I feel like I'm not gonna be able to describe this as if you've never smelled this before, because to me, it's like very, very familiar, but I'll try. This has pear, rose, and vanilla and woods. I don't get the rose, but the pear, vanilla, and the woods is like completely blended together perfectly. You get a very almost smoky woody scent, so it's very, very heavy on the woody notes, but you also get a very, very sweet vanilla, almost like vanilla extract, but all together with a pear. Like imagine a very, very juicy pear, and all together that's what you get. Like just imagine smelling a pear, vanilla extract, and something very smoky and woody together. That's basically what this smells like, but it's intense. Like it's very, very strong. The scent is strong. I don't mean projection wise, but I just mean generally it's a very, very strong vanilla extract, very, very strong pear, and very, very strong woods. It smells very juicy, very, very juicy, a little bit fresh, but mainly very, very sweet and smoky. So you have to like something sweet, you have to like something juicy pear, and you have to like something woody. And this is like a staple. Like this DNA, I think if you first smell it, you're gonna have your eyes like roll back because it's so good. But once you get used to it, it's like a staple, because nothing I have smells like this. And I love woody notes, I love vanilla, and I love pear, so it's like a perfect staple to have. And my bottle has already gone a little bit darker, which I love. This is one of those perfumes that are gonna just get darker and darker and age with time, so keep that in mind because of the vanilla. Yeah, I hope this helped if you've never smelled this before. I think this is like the one that everybody starts with this house, because it's really, really good. And then Coconut Sun, which I think should be renamed to Frangipani Sun, because it has coconut, but the coconut here is not the most dominant note at all, which is a good thing. I don't like coconut perfumes. I find them a little bit screechy usually. I find that the coconut takes over usually, and I find them to mostly smell like sunscreen. I'm happy to report it doesn't smell like sunscreen, because this actually has coconut water. It doesn't have coconut period. It has coconut water, frangipani flower, and salty vanilla. Now, the frangipani, you get the whole like experience. You get everything that's here. You get the leaves, you get the flower, you get the stems, you get everything. It's very, very green, very, very floral. It's mainly frangipani. So if you've ever been to Hawaii, it smells like Hawaii. I think this is a really, really good beachy perfume to have. It smells like you've been lying on the beach all day, having the sun like soak and warm up your skin. And I find that it is a really nice skin scent, surprisingly, because maybe it also has musk or something, but the way it sits on your skin, it's almost like a true salty skin type of scent, especially on the dry down. It just smells like you were actually at the beach. You got some salty residue and you got a little bit of a tan. It smells like that. So it smells like going to the beach. So if you are looking for a perfume that smells like the beach, honestly try this. And if you don't like sunscreen scents, sample this first. I don't know if this will come off as sunscreen to you. It doesn't to me, because to me it's not enough coconut for that, which is great. A little bit more green. And oh, I also think that if you're a guy and you love beachy scents, don't be scared of this. It's not really like girly or feminine. It's very unisex in my opinion. Killian Princess. This was on my wish list for the longest time, and a very special friend gifted it to me. And I'm so happy about that because I've been wanting this for a while. I feel like this perfume is perfect if you're a type of person who finds things to be too sweet for them. Food or perfumes or anything. Like if you eat something and you tend to say, it's a little bit too sweet for me. A lot of us are into gourmand, but we don't want to smell like actual food or have it be too much. This one is so good because it's like a matcha latte type of perfume. So it's very soft, it's very cozy, it stays very, very close to your skin, but it's a beautiful vanilla and matcha powder. It smells so delicate, like a princess would. It's a true gourmand, but finally not something very, very strong. Like Rosa 69 or Bianco Latte, those are very, very too sweet for me. Maybe it's the nuttiness or the caramel, but this is like a powdery gourmand, a powdery sweetness, powdery deliciousness, but still very delicate and soft. Try this if you haven't yet. It's so good, like so good. And then last but definitely not least, Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. This again was gifted to me by my friend. You can tell by the dent it wasn't me because I didn't use it that much. And yeah, I would never buy this with my own money or like pick this out, but I'm so happy she gifted it to me because I learned to kind of appreciate the Chanel house and this perfume in particular. It has that very distinct Chanel musky DNA, like that musk and iris combination in the base. And I feel like it's either you love it or hate it, but you can also learn to really love it. I've grown to really liking this and overall like other Chanel perfumes because of this. And to me, this is like the epitome of a very classy, clean girl type of scent. So yes, this has like a musky base, but it has fruits at the top, like it has quince and grapefruit. And I feel like that kind of makes it a little bit less serious. If I can just describe this in one scent, it'll be ballerina. This is what ballerina smells like to me. I used to dance ballet, and I feel like this really smells like a ballet class or like a ballerina. It's just very classy, like ballet obviously is a classy type of dance. And this is just it. I would say I think all ballerinas just smell like this or should smell like this. If they have a perfume, it will be this. I love this for bedtime. After I take a shower, I usually wear some kind of perfume to bed. And lately I've been using this every day. Like this week I've worn this 7 days a week, every day before I go to bed. Because after a shower it makes me feel more fresh, more clean, and just like very delicate and like ballerina and classy and elegant. So yeah, I really like this. I'm so happy she gifted it to me. And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like if you haven't already. If you have any questions about these perfumes or anything else in my collection, please leave them below. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.